Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Trails in the Sky second chapter. Today, Grancel's on fire and we're rushing to the capital, I think. Not capital, the castle. Can I just go in here? Is everyone in here? Got any shops in here or anything like that? Got any like side quests? No? Oh my. I'm assuming there's gonna be like nothing that for us like side quest wise to do, right? Yeah, their goal is likely the queen and princess, so we should head up there as fast as we can. Everyone should be good to go in terms of orbments and all that jazz. Okay. We only have one zero field generator anyways, so are you alive? No, you're dead. Makes sense. How's it going, guys? I'm just taking a stroll. Ah, the gates are closed. Given the age of the entrance, I would imagine it would be opened manually. That would prove difficult, however. Yes, it'll take quite a bit of pushing. Oh, is it time to call Pat a matter, isn't it? Hey now, you call that thing in, you won't be leaving anything for the rest of us to do. Y'all just leave this to me. Leave it to you? Just watch. Go? Wow. Oh, there's two! How'd you like them apples? Wow, that was great, Walter! Ah, yes, one of the Taito style's greatest techniques. Impressive as always, my friend. That shit's really only good for street performances. Now, one more to go through. To think they'd reached the castle great gates. They won't hold much longer. Claudia, Hilda, hurry and get Alicia to our private chambers. But, Uncle... Dunan, are you... I'm the scion of the Von Osley's family. I will not stand quietly and watch as brigands tear our land and authority to pieces. With Julia absent, I shall take command. But... stop wasting time. Their goal is to abduct the queen and our heir. Her heir being you, remember? Uncle... Your priority must be the safety of yourself and the queen. This is what it means to be an heir, Claudia. Fulfill your duty. Uncle, I understand. Also... Oh wait, that's a wig, right? So I was just say, how the hell did you hide all that hair? Grandmother, Hilda, come, we need to get to our chambers. Yes, I think that would be for best. Dunan, please be careful. Fact, you just watch as I cast these cursed bandits from the wall. I pray for your victory. Philip, you be careful too. I will do my best, Mistress Hilda. I am deeply impressed, your lordship. I have never been happier to serve you than at this moment. There's no need to make such a show of it, Philip. Ah, here they are. Such ghastly appearances. Rather more than demons than men. Your lordship, shall I fall? Do not hesitate to flee. What? But... That's right, Ren made a comment about him earlier, right? Sir Philip! Oh, it's the old man with the closed eyes! Who the hell is this old lump? I am Philip Ruinall, butler to His Royal Highness Dunan von Osley, and a former captain of the Royal Guard. This blade I once held in days long past. I do not know how far it will carry me, but it shall cross now with yours. Oh. Ha! Ever is this country full of surprises. Let's see how skilled you are then. So he's dead. I like how we're just standing there like, I feel like there's a lot of cutscenes going on right now. What in the... No large impact points. I think it must have been broken by someone's hand. This looks like Walter's handiwork. Adios. Well, I'm nice and properly terrified now. He really is freakishly strong. Wait, what are we standing around here being impressed for? We need to catch up to... Estelle, watch out! Boss time? Boss time. Oh, come on, why here? Take him down. Alright, so maybe not boss time. Okay, maybe boss time. Wow, okay. Oh, there's little dudes? Oh, there's little dudes behind us. Well, if that's the case, then we gotta do this, and then do this, and then just kill absolutely everyone. Good job. Now you don't have anything that's like, hits everything, no. Get one, and then you can attack here, and then I do this. Only hits one. That's a shame. When it's... oh man. That's unfortunate. Sure. This might hurt. A lot. Estelle's dead. That's quite unfortunate. Oh, that one missed. Great. Huh, okay. Let's, think about this real fast. We need a heal. We need to pick up some reviving bombs, I feel like. I did not need to use that, actually. God damn it. Joshua again? Got one down. And almost killed Joshua. Okay. Sure. We need to be careful of, their explosions. That's right, because they self-destruct. You can see it in the tooltip, Chronos. I know. More little dudes. That might work to our advantage. Hopefully they don't move. Oh, damn it. Well, that's fine. Then do this. Now these two might die. No. Oh, maybe. Actually, now that I look at it, that was kind of dumb on my part. How much health does this guy have left? When's Joshua's turn? 2? Okay. Attack. You know what? No. This should be far away, right? Yeah, alright, cool.
Shouldn't have done that.
Good experience. Everyone except for Joshua gets a level up. And we definitely need a heal. Wait, well, okay. Joshua probably needs a heal. There's no time. Let's get inside. Yeah, like 1 second, dog? I need to heal you. Didn't you hear me? Here you go. Alrighty. Probably should have saved, actually. No, no! Not even the Royal Guard can stop him, huh? Miss Estelle. For Philip, even Doonan. Did you try to stop them? To my shame, I could not. I suppose age caught up to me. I could not hold them for long. Is the Duke... Don't worry. I think he was just knocked away or something. That is a relief. Her Majesty has retreated to the royal chambers. Please, hurry. Philip! He's just unconscious. Let's hurry. Chloe's in danger. Right. You guys are taking your sweet-ass time, huh? So these are the Queen's chambers. Our destination, then. Sucks. The only one who didn't just fall over was the old timer. Yes, he was quite an expert. He was still silly though. There was no way he could beat all of us. Stupid old man. Ah, come now, don't say that. He proved his worth through his loyalty. Few men can claim as much. And I must admit, Duke Duden was a little different than rumor led me to believe. True, he did not seem like the absolute debauchery from the reports. I was still amused by how quickly he passed out, of course. They're here! Where is Cassius? Damn it all, if only Captain Swartz was here. Stop sniveling, we're the Royal Guard, show them what that means. More small fries. This is getting rather tedious. Really, you should fight the final boss of Persona 3 if you feel that. Told you. Oh, now I know. I know. To make it fun, let's see who can capture the queen first. Oh, an interesting sport. I'm game. Well then, let's play. Oh, Jesus. Alright, where's the stairs? Over here? No, not that way. Alright. Sorry, I forgot which way is which. Up here. Gotta follow the bodies, right? It seems we have more guests, Queen Alicia. Chloe! Queen Alicia! Estelle, Joshua! Everyone, thank you for coming. Damn it. We're too late. You sons of... What do you think you're doing? Let go of Chloe and Her Majesty. Sorry, but no. The professor asked us to do this as a personal favor, so no can do. The professor... Wait, a personal... So this has nothing to do with the gospel plan then? Nope, don't think so. He said he wanted to slow you down a little so you were, since you were doing more than we thought you would. Oh, I'm so very sorry for trying to reverse all the damage you guys are doing and being a decent human being then. Well, it's a pain. You restored the guild phones, right? Professor A wasn't a fan of that. He said he wanted to see you kids flounder around a bit more. What in the... He had you attack Grancel for that? That's very like him. It is fairly bad taste, I'll admit. However, Lo is securing the floating city for floating city on his own. We had little better to do, so we did the professor a favor. Lucy, why? I believe we understand now. Given that, I not enough of a prize myself. Can I ask you to release Princess Claudia? Grandmother, no! I'm the one who should... It is true that the good professor asked for one or the other. My, what a quandary we have on our hands. Weren't you looking to take the princess anyways? But, well, a pet bird in a cage somehow lacks charm. It may be nice to see her elegance shining even through captivity, but... Dots? You don't even start! You're really out of your mind if you think we'll let you do that. Don't make me laugh. Even if we didn't have hostage, are you seriously gonna take all of us on? That's right, I promised to kill you all the next time we met. You know what? This is a good chance. Maybe I should just gut you all right now. Stay calm, Estelle. They're right. There's no way we can fight all of them at once by ourselves. We need to wait for our chance. But alas, Joshua, it is fruitless. Perhaps had you been in the shadows, you could have found an opening. But as it stands, out in the open like this, your options are limited. There's little you can do, Black Fang. So it seems. It also seems like I'm not the only one who needs to strike that opening. What? Hey, Cassius. What? Oh, no, it's Sid. Hello, everyone. Good work. Your Majesty, Your Highness, forgive my tardiness. Sid, thank you for coming. Oh, one of the Divine Blade's lieutenants. That wasn't too bad. Just a bit more and you really could have had us. Yes, I admit I was surprised. I didn't expect you to be able to turn away such a blow so easily. Alright, this is turning into my kind of party. You want to play too? I'll pass for the moment. Really, I was just bait anyways. What? Gasp! Scream! Oh, it's Richard. Tuh. Huh. Oh, he's flying. That's right, I forgot you can do that. Good, I've made it in time. What in the... Wait a... Oh my. Richard? Colonel Richard? Hello, Miss Bright. You shouldn't call me Colonel, however. I've been stripped of my rank and little more than a criminal performing his penal sentence. Boy, that sure explains every question I've had about... Boy, that sure explains every question I'd have about this. Don't call me Colonel, okay? Mr. Richard, it's been some time. I'm glad to see you and the princess are well, Your Majesty. I believe General Bright has already briefed you of my circumstances, so please allow me to shield you from these criminals. By all means. Thank you very much, Mr. Richard. The pleasure is mine. I so don't even know what's going on anymore. I think it's safe to say this story is bigger than we thought we are, as it were. A pair of Divine Blade students, a wayward Black Fang, and a group of better-than-average bracers. I think we may have tarried for too long. I appreciate the time, personally. Incidentally, we've already handled things in the city. Huh? Okay, maybe it was good we didn't break her legs. Maybe. Commence Operation Clean Sweep. Remember, our first priority is the safety of the citizenry. Assist the army where possible. Engage Jaeger Corps and Arcanisms at your discretion. Yes, ma'am! Alright, where's Dad? What the hell was... Oh, Blade? Jaeger... Tiger thingies? Oh, you're just gonna use grenades? You bomb their butts. That's rude. Why do they explode? They don't self-destruct, do they? Wait a minute, they don't self-destruct, do they? I love how the Royal Army is being it's just shattered by these guys. And yet they can't stay up to the other Jaeger Corps that Richard had. I mean, I get Richard being overly strong, right? And Amalthea. Well, holy. Just when I thought this couldn't get any crazier. When did the special ops guys show up? And they're going after the society goons too. Maybe this is, you know, how heavy penance for awful deeds and stuff. Or maybe they're just trying to remind everyone how awesome they are. Who the hell would... They're trying to clear their name, Dorothy. How to hell with it. Dorothy, make with the camera. Shoot until we can't stuff film in there anymore. Aye, sir. I have a soft spot for Dorothy. Oh, the Jaegers are being pushed back. Very impressive. They haven't lost their touch, I see. Now then, servants of Ouroboros, what do you intend? You seem quite eager for a fight. Are we still desirous for violence? Are we still desirous of violence? Yeah, sure. You think you're funny? Is it gonna be like this and I'm gonna call Patamat? Stop, Ren. Our chance has already slipped by. Trying to force the issue now would only end in an ugly fashion. The capture of the royals was ultimately an optional objective. Come, let us pull back. Well, if we gotta. Thoughts? Ladies and gentlemen, if you'll pardon us, it should be just about time for your next trial, however. I suggest you keep your wits about you. Next trial? What are you going on about now? You'll see soon enough. Good day then, everyone. I mean, I still think we should have broke some of their legs eventually, like some point. Not those guys. We haven't actually had the chance to do that to them. Maybe Ren when she was like following us around. But we didn't know then, and that would have been awkward. They retreated. The Jaegers should pull out of the city as well. A shame we couldn't pursue them, but I suppose we can't be selfish. Yeah, wait. Way more importantly, so just what in the heck is Colonel Richard doing here? I thought you were in prison for the seriously grievous crime of being a huge jerk. I said I'm not a... Well, regardless. Before any of that, we have to secure the city. Would you help us? Well, sure, of course. We'll tend to the wounded and the firefighting. And so, with great difficulty, the society invasion of Grancel was repelled. Estelle's group ran around the city fighting fires and helping the confused citizenry. Eventually, the rest of the team arrived, and having been contacted by Elle... Oh, sweet. Thank you for the money. As I mentioned previously, I'm here on General Bright's orders. He had a suspicion that Ouroboros might try something like this. However, most regular army troops aren't very well trained to fight it without their orbital firearms. Oh yeah, that's right. They were actually defenseless. So we decided to use a handful of troops with experience in hand-to-hand combat. Of course, we needed an excuse. He needed an excuse to get me and my subordinates involved, seeing as we were supposed to be in prison. As a result, we were to be transported to Grancel, where we conveniently ended up caught in the chaos and repelled the attack. Okay, that's about as subtle as a brick to the forehead, Dad. I take it you had some idea about this, Your Majesty? Yes, Cashin and I discussed the idea earlier. We will, I suspect, face some criticism for doing this, but the safety of the citizenry must come before everything else. And I knew from the bottom of my heart that Mr. Richard would do what was best for the country he loved so. I do not deserve such praise, Your Majesty. I get it, so then... Oh, right. Does this have to do with the reason you wanted to see us? In part, yes. What I wanted to discuss was what Claudia has done. Huh? What's Claudia's done? Chloe's done? Yes, it was a short ceremony, but as of this morning, I've been formally invested with the inheritance. I'm now officially the Crown Princess of Liberl, next in line to the Queen. Whoa! Wow! Congratulations. I think you made a good decision. I kind of thought you already were the Crown Princess, but alright! I mean, I know you were still, like, not sure if you were going to go through with it, but still. I really think some of it is simply selfishness on my part. Estelle, everyone, I understand that you're the ones who saved everyone at the Academy. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah, we can't really take all the credits, though. Annalise's group was there, and Sig helped, too. Squee! Ah, yes. So I gathered. When I heard about what happened, I spent a lot of time thinking about what I could do, what role I could serve to help protect those dear to me. And that's inheriting the throne. Yes, I'm an inexperienced teenager who lacks the ability or confidence to lead an entire kingdom. Still, I could use such a position to protect those dear to me. And if that turns helps me protect the home I love, then it's all worth it. Chloe, you silly. Well, congratulations. Looks like you finally found that path you were looking for, huh? Estelle, thank you. I really am desperately new at this, though, and I'm not quite sure what I can do. Will you lend me your aid when I need it? What kind of question is that? Duh! I mean, heck, I'm not exactly a grizzled veteran over here, you know? Just as you've lent us your aid time and time again. Whenever you need us, we'll be there for you. Estelle, Joshua, thank you. Thank you so much. What a complete and utter fool I've been. All the things I did without realizing the potential of the young people who will carry our future. Alan. What's this, Alan? You'll be carrying a good deal of future yourself, I think. Quite so. You jest, Your Majesty. Colonel, I have a report. Oh, it's not a Malthea, right? What is it? Is the city under attack again? No, everything is quiet here. The Jaegers withdrew rapidly from the city and faded back into the countryside. Then what is it, man? Speak up. Well, we received report from Harkin Gate. The Abornian army is gathering at the border. What? God damn it, Oliver. Is that what you meant? God damn it. Are we really gonna have to fight Oliver? So, they've come at last. How large of the army are they fielding? As far it appears to only be a single standard division, but they have tanks with them. What? Now, just a damn second. How the hell are they running tanks in the middle of all this? Are they using the same technology as the society? I thought they might... No, it's strange. They don't appear to be using orbits at all. The scout reports say they run using steam engines. Steam what now? It's an engine that uses steam to move the pistons. It's even more primitive than the gasoline engines. Everyone stopped using them as soon as orbits were invented. No sane army would bother keeping such museum pieces maintained. They're a joke compared to even the most basic orbital cannon. Which can only mean one thing. They prepared these in secret. Hang on, you mean? It means the Abornian leadership knew this was going to happen. So the next trial Ouroboros spoke of. Yes, this might be it. And now they're effectively holding Grancel hostage. They can storm in and take the capital again whenever they please. It's the only way sending a message, I suppose. There's another problem. I suspect Dad was keeping you in as an ace in the hole. A special joker card he could play, someone he could dispatch anywhere an emergency occurred where he couldn't. But now you played the card, you'll have to remain here. Blast it. Ouroboros certainly plays a hard game. Grandmother, allow me to go to Hearten Gate. Say what? Chloe. I couldn't bear sending Uncle. He risked his life once already for our sakes. Let me go. I will negotiate with the Ebronians as your agent. Very well. Though we may have signed a non-aggression pact with them, remember the scales on which Ebronia and Liberl balance are still unstable. These events could spiral into chaos that could engulf the continent. I'm counting on you to balance those scales. I will. I can't believe, I figured Oliver was a spy, but I didn't think he was actually gonna, like, betray us. So, if that's the case, mind if we go with you? I'm sorry? We shall see the heirs to the Hearten Gate safely. And if things get really crazy, turn into a shooting war, we'll do what we can to help. Now, mind, we can't actually help you with the shooting war as per guild protocol, but there are a few things we could do as from a neutral position, I think. Everyone, I couldn't ask for more. Thank you, please, keep her safe. Yes, Your Majesty. Leave everything to us. Estelle, Joshua, on that note, I and my men will keep an eye on any movement the Society may try to make. Even if they attempt to assault us with the massive puppet of theirs, we will be ready to respond. Guys, we'll be counting on you. This is the end of the chapter. And so Estelle's group took the road towards Hearten Gate while escorting Chloe. Passing through Gruen Gate, they moved through Roland as quickly as possible, and soon arrived at Hearten Gate. Not the end of the chapter? I don't see him anywhere. Who the hell is that? Explain yourselves, General Vander. Why is the vision of our Imperial army on our literal doorstep? Does the Empire truly forget the pacts it signed so quickly? General Morgan, I'm the one who would like an explanation. What are you? For the past 24 hours or more, ordnance will all across the southern marches of His Majesty's domain have ceased function. At the exact same time, it seems a massive, heretofore unknown structure appeared above your Valerian Lake. Now I ask you, Morgan, what is going on? It is just as you say. We are as confused as anyone else about the situation. So it would seem. But your situation is, as I said, affecting a large swath of Imperial territory. Given that, you know full well why I'm here, General. So here to try and raise the stallion above us while we're weak, then? We intend nothing of the sort. We are given the understanding that a criminal organization of some sort has been taking advantage of this situation. All we wish is to see is we can be of aid to the allies whom we have signed a non-aggression pact with. Those are the orders I've received from the Imperial government. Okay. Nonsense. What are those tanks doing here, then? I've never heard of a tank that runs on steam and combustion until now. How is it that you suddenly have these tanks who conveniently require no orbital power? That is a military secret. I would think you would welcome us, though, Morgan. These vehicles are perfectly suited for helping you to keep peace. In Liberl, that is, while this crisis runs its course. You understand my meaning, yes? We deeply appreciate your thoughtfulness. What? Chloe, are you wearing a different outfit? Chloe, you're wearing a different outfit. Impossible. Your Highness, what are you doing here? You are. You look so freaking fantastic, Chloe. Like a badass. Morgan, well done. Please leave the rest to us. But Your Highness. And what are they doing here? We are the royal bodyguard, sort of temporarily. Should the worst happen, we'll protect Claudia. We swear. I may be inexperienced as a negotiator. This is, however, the proper time for me to step forward and assume my duties as heir. Morgan, please. As you wish, Your Highness. Just keep in mind who you are going out with, Just keep in mind who you are going out there to parley with, my princess. If anything happens, be ready to run for the gate. I understand. It seems I will be trading words with someone else now, I'm afraid I don't recognize you, though your bearing is quite noble. This is the first time we met, sir. I'm Claudia von Osleys, Princess of Liberl, granddaughter to the Queen, and newly invested heir to the throne. Forgive my impertinence, Your Majesty. I am Zex Xander, Your Highness, Lieutenant General of the 3rd Division of the Imperial Army. Yes, your words of accomplishment in battle have reached us even here, General Vander. Hey, is this guy famous? Yeah, that's One-Eyed Zex. He's one of the best field commanders Ebronia has. If I may be so bold, Your Highness, I have actually seen pictures of you before. Have you cut your hair recently? Now that I look at your face, it is familiar, but... this is a bit embarrassing, but I cut it for the investiture ceremony. Consider it a little girl's way of showing her resolve to take up a burden's too heavy for her. Hardly, Princess Claudia. It looks very good on you, if I may be forward. I'll let the servant of the Empire to congratulate you on becoming the heir to the throne. Thank you, General. Very well, then. What brings the Princess of Liberl here? Are you here to raise protests against us, like my good colleague Morgan? No, that is not my intent. I'm sure that our neighbors in Nerodia must be terrified at the moment. The darkness at night, the cold, the complete shutdown of communications. Believe me, I know how any one of these could inspire terror in the people. What I ask is for you to consider your actions. Consider what it would happen if your forces were to enter our country. Say the large portion of the Empire are disordered at the moment. I assure you, in every part of Liberl, it is worse. And while we no longer bear Ebronia ill will, many of our citizens are agitated and afraid. I could not bear it if the good intentions of our allies were misunderstood. But as you can see, we are investigating these strange events as quickly as we are able. Furthermore, we have managed to suppress most of the activities of the aforementioned criminal group on our own. And so I ask, for the sake of continued friendship between Ebronia and Liberl, a relationship we highly value, give us a little more time, General. We will make this right. Pretty words. Oh, it's freaking Oliver, isn't it? Pretty words, but they are less sound and fury, signifying nothing. Oh, okay, so you were actually someone of extreme importance. I knew you were important. Yeah. Your Highness. I shall take the reins. You are relieved, General. As you wish, Your Highness. God damn it. What? He can't be. You have got to be shitting me. That's a good reaction. I believe this is our first formal acquaintance, your Princess Claudia. I'm Olivert Rice Arnor, son of His Majesty Emperor Ujant III. Just call him Emperor III, sure. What? So one of the sons? He's an Imperial Prince? Sarah, do you know about this? You're kidding, right? I thought he was just some sort of agent of the Imperial Intelligence. Yeah. Olivert Rice Arnor. I recognize the name, but I don't know the man. Even though I am a prince, I am little more than a formal bastard. A royal bastard, not formal bastard. I rarely attend to public matters of state, so I'm unsurprised you do not know my face. It does still sting a little, though, I fear. For the lovely girl who was once to be my bride to not even know my face, an arrow to my heart. What? There are no other words. I see, so that's what Colonel Richard had in mind a while back. I'm sorry, I was unaware. Allow me to apologize for the slight against you. Well, I do understand it was conducted without the Queen's consent. That sort of slight we can overlook. But this! No, Ebronia can overlook this. Oh, my enchanting princess. Are you aware, I wonder, of a little rumor making its round across... I don't like that look on your face, by the way, Oliver. Of a little rumor making its rounds across the great empire. I don't believe I am. Allow me to tell you, then. Rumor has it that an immense structure in the distance is Liberl's new weapon. What? Liberl has developed a groundbreaking new weapon that allows them to stop blindy. They intend to use it to make us pay for the war 10 years ago. It is a rumor which finds fertile ground in the ears of our citizens and leaderships. It can't be. That's absolutely untrue. We would never. Then can you prove it? Yes? Or you could prove it, yes? Prove that it is a misunderstanding? If you cannot, we must act upon the evidence of our senses. Indeed, if the rumor are true, this is a monstrous betrayal of all citizenry, using the pact to aid your intentions. What choice would we have then, but to be defenders of the free world? Okay, what the hell is this, Oliver? Estelle! Estelle! I cannot just stand here and listen to you blather on as you please. Oliver, you know damn well what's going on here. Why are you being such a jerk? Estelle, wait. Have we met? You seem to know me, even if you do not get the name quite right. Did we meet at a party? Huh? Ah, no lack of refinement of nobility. Oh, you lack the refinement of... Yes, no matter how I look at it, you must be nothing more than a commoner. So who are you? Okay, fine then. You want to play dumb no matter what? You aren't the only person who can bust out a surprise. Oh? My name is Estelle Bryce, a B-rank bracer of the Bracer Guild of Liberl. In accordance with the law of the guild, I am involving myself in the dispute as a neutral arbiter. Estelle! Ah, I see you're a bracer. A B rank. That would make you a veteran bracer who would be trusted with the operation of the scope then. But, trying to say you can't trust a bracer's words, Prince Albert. Not at all, forgive me. So what do you intend to do about our little situation, neutral arbitrator? From the evidence, I judge the Aberonian's actions claims as false. The floating city is not a Liberian weapon. I swear it on the honor of the Bracer Guild supporting gauntlet. Oh, the honor of the guild's emblem it is. A bold statement. Certainly a statement from the Bracer Guild holds enough weight that it cannot be ignored outright, however. I shall pose the same question to you then, Miss Bright. What is your evidence of the claim? Evidence? What we've seen for ourselves. The group which made the floating city appear as the criminal organization Criminal Society of Ouroboros, which is still operating in Liberl. We of the guild have been cooperating with the Royal Army to try and put a stop to the society operations. Heck, if you like, we have records of everything forward into the imperial government. That would certainly satisfy our need for evidence against Liberl's possible malfeasance. However, you have, I think, missed a key point, Miss Bright. Huh? Assuming that the perpetrators are the Society of Ouroboros, are Liberl and the guild capable of putting a stop to this crisis? And if you do not, then the Empire will not sit here wringing its hands. The weapon we have brought, including the cannons of our tank, are all gunpowder. Would that not be perfect for laying siege to and destroying this little rogue city of yours? You gotta be joking! What'll cannons do against something that big? You never know until you try, Miss Bright. Regardless, I can say one thing for sure. You do not have the ability to put a stop to our goodwill, or our need to defend ourselves. Dots? Well then, Prince Olivert, would action satisfy? Huh? If we can prove that we can, even in these circumstances, do something about the city, would you give us the time to do so? Well, yes. I suppose that for some time at least, civility would force our hand, My prince! Calm down, General. Consider it the bare minimum of courtesy to a minor power we have packed with. This assumes they can even prove anything. As you wish. So then, if you can show me you have some hope of stopping all this, our force will withdraw. On the crest of the Golden Stallion, my name as a member of the Honor family, I swear it. Good, that came through loud and clear. Oh, that voice! Is that? No doubt about it. Now you're really kidding me. Dad? Let's see, we got shit back. Also, yeah, Dad, open fire on the tanks? And Oliver, especially Oliver. This is our proof, men of Ebronia. Feel free to feast your eyes upon it. Dad! Cassius Bright. It's been a while, Zex. They finally gave you a second star, I see. That's besides the point. Why are you here, and what is this ship? How is it capable of flying? That, unfortunately, is a national secret. Rather those steam tanks of yours, I would say. So this is the Arcel, is it? And you must be the famed Cassius Bright. I believe this is the first time we had an audience, Your Highness. Strange, though. I feel as though we met somewhere before. How curious, General Bright. I was just thinking the same thing. How very curious. Isn't it, though? my prince! Miss Bright, Miss Princess Claudia, I'm a proud member of the Eberonian Imperial family. I will keep my word. General, have all the forces withdraw from this area immediately. Oliver! You have our gratitude, Prince, I almost called him Princess, Prince Oliver. Still though, my dear citizens will doubtlessly not be satisfied with mere possibility being presented to them. Perhaps I could board the Estelle and Joshua myself. Prince Olvert? A good idea. I'm sure everyone in the Imperial government would be satisfied with the prince as a witness. Princess Claudia, shall we? Of course. I see no reason to object. I'm sure this will only further strengthen the bond of friendship between Abroni and Liberl. Welcome aboard, Prince Olvert. Estelle is gonna beat the living bejesus out of Oliver. Prince Olvert, what have you done? You finally stride onto the public stage for the first time in ages and you engaged in this charade? I suppose we are too transparent at the end, huh? Transparent like air. To think the Prince of the Empire would plan something like this in Liberl. Mueller, how could you let this happen? Forgive me, Uncle. But do you really think this idiot would listen even if I asked him to stop? Well, besides, there are elements of this do not sit easily on my conscience. There are elements of this which do not sit easily on my conscience, yes. I learned all about the truth behind Hummel during the mess. So you did know. How could he not know? Even back then, he was a critical part of the military chain. My shame is... No, Zex, I do not blame you. It was a subsection of the Warhawks. I know you had nothing to do with it. A scandal so vile that information about it had to be tightly controlled. I do not agree with the logic, but I understand it. Sail up which stinks and bury it forever. Those who rule remain in power unblemished. However, we cannot allow the same trick to be played twice. Prince, Zex, you realized it yourself, I'm sure. The incredible, fortuitous actions of these steam tanks to our arsenal, the convenient orders to sortie, every bit of it has the fingerprints of the Blood and Iron Council himself, Goliath Osborne. He's in contact with Ouroboros. I no longer doubt it. And personally, I find the idea of a chancellor whose first loyalty is not the Empire rather repugnant. Don't you? Dots? My prince, you can't possibly... Oh, but I do indeed! The former military man who has become the Empire's central politician after rising to prominence 10 years ago, the cold-blooded yet bold former reformer who led rails throughout the Empire and annexed many of our neighbors through force of arms, I have decided to slay the beloved monster which has made its nest in our Empire. You may call all of this my declaration of war. Unbelievable. My prince, do you even realize that what you're attempting to accomplish? I like to tell myself I do, at least. He's not only politically strong, but he has de facto control of easily 7/10 of the military. Putting aside neutral people like yourself, all who stand against him are the nation's federal lords, and their influence weakens by the day. Worse still, my father's trust in him is nearly absolute. The very picture of a monster, I would say. Then why even... Is it not obvious? Because the way he acts is not beautiful. What? My eyes are open to as they travel Liberl. People and countries are their greatest when they are proud of themselves. And I wish for my people, my fatherland, to feel the same pride, to be proud of accomplishments, not conquests. I hope you can understand, Zex. Dots? My prince, you become quite a man. As they say, only an unwatched pot will boil. Don't do that. An unwatched pot boiling is very dangerous. It has been 7 years since you took me under your wing to teach me what you know, Zex. I simply learned to apply what you taught when you weren't looking. Indeed. Very well, I'll pull my forces back. I must remind you, however, that the 3rd Division was merely the vanguard. Osborne is mustering another 10 divisions in the capital. 3 days, and they will march. That's your deadline. Yes, we'll act with your all haste, Zex. Mueller, you're going with Prince Olivert, I take it? If things go poorly, bring him back, even if you have to drag him by the collar. I imagine I'll have to do so either way. I like the purple. Men, fall out. We are withdrawing to Parm. There we will wait new orders. Yes, sir. So wait, Oliver, you joining my party again? Mueller? Are you joining my party? And so we managed to buy ourselves a little bit of time at least. Really though, no one trusts me it seems. Lamentations truly are careless. Eliminations. Of course they don't, you nitwit. Even I didn't think you had something like this in you. As they say, if you're going to play your cards, throw in all your chips. Besides, you certainly did a good job in arranging all the pieces. You could say we are partners in crime, confidants in love, bees of a flower who have shared the sweetness of honey. I am armed, Oliver. Oliver! Oh, Estelle's gonna beat the living bejesus out of you. Estelle, brilliantly done. Brilliantly done, my entire butt. Would you please explain what the hell is going on? Why, it's exactly as it looks. There's something rotten in the state of Abronia. I simply dragged it onto the stage. The stage and the rest of us couldn't get a peek at the script. As they truly say, if you wish to deceive your foes, deceive your friends. Having yourself show up after you negotiate us into a corner, that was the plan Cassius and I came up with. Dad and Oliver, I should have known. Once Dad showed up, I thought that was the idea, at least. And here comes the deceitful jerk number 2. That's a little cruel, don't you think? I was listening in by phone. You handled those negotiations expertly. Thanks to you, the arrival of the Arshel had all the impact it needed. Listening in by what? Of course, the artifact of yours. Ah, yeah, my dear Schera. No more than that, please. It would be a little problematic if he heard about that. A little too late on that score, Prince. Wait, what? Artifact? Oh! Kevin! Kevin's here too! And Julia as well. Your Highness, I've heard about the attack on the capital. I'm very glad to see you are safe. I'm sorry, Julia. I can only imagine how worried you must have been. Well, part of it's my fault. If I had finished ourselves upgrades as we could have come by to help ourselves. Unfortunately, Zeo failed reinforcing the most advanced airship in the world. Took a while, if you can believe it. Still, glad to see everyone safe. Hang on there. How's yours still flying? You made a zero fuel generator big enough for the entire ship? Yes, indeed. The ones I gave you were prototypes I had whipped up to help design a large-scale version. I've been locked up in the Arshel ever since you left, and now it's finally ready. I see. So in other words, every last bit of this was set up by Dad. Come on now. Don't say it like I'm a criminal. I simply did what I could to make it easier for you to act. You did this because you wanted to, yes? Well, technically, I guess, but I don't quite get why you're here, though, Evan. Oh, right. While I was in the cathedral, word came in about from the Galsritter higher-ups. They've been hidden in the books. I think I've got a good picture of what kind of thing the Oriole is and how to end this mess. And once I told Cassius about it, I got hogtied and brought here. Oh, what? What the Oriole is? Yeah, so, first of all, the Oriole isn't that floating city itself, really. We think it's the artifact within the city that provides the whole thing with oral power and helps control the flow of it. The Gospels are basically like distribution thingies for it. An ancient power source for the city. But then, why is it causing all the orbits to shut down? Now we're getting into guesswork, but a couple of really old legends talk about the Oriole striking down threats to the Chosen, meaning all of our modern orbits being seen by it as threats to the Chosen, disabling any possible threat in its area of influence. It's a defense mechanism, essentially. It seems extremely likely, and really, this gives us a ray of hope. Doing something about the entire city would be difficult at best due to its sheer size, but if we can get the actual Oriole somewhere within the city, we may be able to find a way to deal with it. I see, that's an idea. That does sound like a plan, at least. Yes, it seems as though our final goal is well set for us. We should be board the Arshel and make our way to the flying city with all haste. The decision to use the Arshel must come from the royal family. Princess, shall we? You don't need to ask. Captain Swords, prepare the Arshel for launch. We're heading for the flying city above Valio Lake. At once, Your Highness. And my brace of friends. Please, everyone, lend your aid to Liberl in our hour of need. This mission will likely be the last one of this crisis. Well? Saying that like it even a question of if we'll go. This is something we should leave up to our leaders. Leader? Estelle. We mean you, of course. What? Why so shocked, Estelle? We all have our own stake in this, yes, but one way or another, we've just been tagging along for this wild ride of yours.
So, in that sense, Estelle, you're definitely our leader.
Well,
Still not quite ready for it?
No, she is. No matter how grim it gets, Estelle never loses hope. That light is always there to guide me, to guide us.
That's why only Estelle could ever be our leader.
Joshua, not helping! Estelle's face is all red. Ah, cute. Okay, I get it! Chloe, the Guild Deception mission. We'll find the RL on the Flying City and save Liberl. Thank you. Good, then that's finally settled. Now I can get back to the headquarters. Dad, you're not coming with us?
I'm afraid I can't.
They may have retreated for now, but I trust Zykes to keep his word. But we can't ignore the larger Ebronian threat. It's not just Gate. They could use non-orbital powered vessels to invade by sea. I also wouldn't be surprised if the Saudi attempted another raid on Grancel. I can't leave the Royal Army with all of this going on. Yeah, I get it. I'll do my best. With Joshua and everyone. So Dad, try not to kill yourself while at work, okay?
It'll be a struggle, but don't worry.
And Joshua, let me give you this. Huh?
And a letter to Joshua.
A letter? It's called the Father's Heart. It's between men, so it might be a little shocking for Estelle. Just a reminder that I'm right here and I still have my staff. I'll read it when I have time, Dad. Please do. For the love of... I seriously do not get guy stuff like this.
Don't be so harsh, Estelle.
I'm taking some time off once this is over. I tend to spend a lot of time at home once I can. So make sure we can all share some omelet rice then, alright? Yeah, you bet. Omelet rice? I don't think I've ever had omelet with rice. No, I don't think I have. Wait, why are we on the ground? Why are we on the ground? Dad, you forgot 3 of us! Was that a scaling issue? That's probably a scaling issue. Dots.
Are you sure, Cassius? If you're that worried, you could have gone with them, you know.
No, it's fine. Weissman is even more dangerous than I thought he would be. If I accompanied them, I would simply be painting a target on their heads.
Yes, if you were out in the open, he'd strike at your ankle like the snake he is. The price of fame,
And it is maddeningly frustrating, let me tell you. Of course, this is also what gives us a chance to strike. A game of truth and lies as the two of you try to read each other, huh? Speaking of lies, do you think the blood-denying Chancellor will really hold back? As powerful he is, he can't gainsay an oath from Prince Olivert easily. As long as we don't give them any more of an opening, I think we'll be safe. I hope so. Everything rests on the team aboard the Arcel, then.
Yes.
Nana, and great benevolent Edios in the sky, shine down where your children must walk. Please. That beneath the enormous sky, they may find path they seek. Okay, Land of Chaos ends. And with that, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, press like and below. If you're not subscribed yet, why don't you have my videos so I can check out some of the content, see if it's to your liking. If you're interested in watching me live streaming at twitch.tv/ChronosPlays, give my channel a follow to be notified when I go live. Either way, thanks for watching. Hope you all have a great day.